Halo Lur, selamat datang kembali di channel Tubiak. Apa kabar semuanya hari ini? Admin doakan semua dalam keadaan sehat. Amin. Kali ini, kita akan menyaksikan reaksi dari 3 reaktor saat memeriksa Alip Ba Ta yaitu 6. Mari kita mulai Lur.
Numb by Linkin Park, his cover. I picked this one because I think it was probably the one that was dropped into the comment section the most. But also, I like the idea of it following along the same lines as Sweet Child of Mine. So it's that heavy rock song that he seemed to make his own, but made it feel super emotional.
The do-do-do-do part, sick. These guitarists are sick. I get it now. These guys formed a band, right? And they're playing like this in the garage and stuff. They're like, oh, we need a singer. And they start playing that, listen to what they're doing.
He's done it again. He's made it just sound so beautiful and emotional. I actually feel it in my voice a little bit. This.
Amazed by the harmonics he does with the taps. Like that to me is crazy. I mentioned before, but the finger tapping thing is easy. The harmonics thing is easy. But when you're mixing those two things together, especially the way he's doing it, where he's kind of, if it's underneath, you're seeing it from underneath, he's tapping and like flicking to get the harmonics that way. So it's like a 3-finger thing just to get one sound. It's just crazy to me. I never thought, I've played guitar for a long time and I've never thought of doing it that way.
Carrying the rhythm and the lead lines, again, just to perfection. That super simple setup, look at it, it's brilliant. Just him and a cheap acoustic guitar, screw all the Kempers and the Les Paul.
Just with the instruments, like, nah, we don't need a singer, guys.
So I want to talk about this portion right here. So you're going to see kind of these 2 fingers here. Well, specifically the pinky is going to be playing the melody. Sometimes his ring finger will mix in, but the pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger are essentially playing chords, with the thumb sometimes mixing in to play the bass notes. But these 3 are playing chords.
But anyway, he did the first verse, right? The crazy doo-doo-doo, doing his freestyling with the guitar or whatever. I'm assuming this is freestyling. That's like, there's no way you could write this, right? I'm not a guitarist, but it seems like they're just feeling the beat and they're just doing what they feel, right?
The pinky's playing the melody. Now, sometimes those will meld together, just like music, right? When somebody's singing a melody, they're singing in tune in the key or in the key of the song. But it's really interesting. So I'm gonna stop it a lot here, but I want to kind of point it out. So that is essentially a G chord, right? He's literally playing the open G chord.
staccato and everything, and have this guy is just someone else. I said it before, he makes people look like they can't play the guitar. They really are. Monty Montgomery, Tony Emanuel, this guy just throws. Times and picked which one we think's the best, because there's always a little minor mistake here and there. This is what separates lots of guitarists. This guy is just there, he's doing it. Even if he took 50 takes to do this, the fact that he's played the whole lot and I could not hear one slight bit of fret buzz where he'd missed a note, or where he just splayed over the fret slightly, or he'd missed a progression, absolutely staggering. I'm a massive fan now. Once could be a fluke, twice can't be a fluke. Beautiful ending.
3 reaktor langsung terpana saat detik pertama Alip Ba Ta memetik senar gitarnya untuk membawakan num. Suasana berubah hening, dan ekspresi mereka menunjukkan rasa kagum yang luar biasa. Mereka tak menyangka lagu sekeren dan sekuat num bisa diubah menjadi versi fingerstyle yang begitu menghantui dan emosional. Tiap nada seolah menyayat, membawa nuansa gelap dan dalam yang benar-benar menyatu dengan jiwa lagu aslinya. Mereka terkagum-kagum dengan bagaimana Alip Ba Ta mampu mempertahankan intensitas lagu sambil tetap menghadirkan sentuhan lembut dalam setiap petikannya, melodi utama, bass, dan ritme berjalan bersamaan tanpa celah. Tidak ada backing track, tidak ada efek berlebihan, hanya satu gitar dan satu tangan yang mengguncang persepsi mereka tentang bagaimana musik bisa disampaikan. Permainan ini terasa seperti sihir, tak terjelaskan namun terasa nyata. Teknik fingerstyle yang digunakan Alip Ba Ta benar-benar menggila. Para reaktor nyaris kehabisan kata saat menyaksikan bagaimana ia menggunakan harmonik, pull-off, dan sentuhan perkusif secara bersamaan. Ini bukan sekadar permainan gitar, ini seperti sebuah pertunjukan orkestra yang dipadatkan dalam satu instrumen. Mereka menyebutnya gila, tak masuk akal, dan di luar nalar, karena kemampuan teknis yang ditunjukkan benar-benar melampaui ekspektasi. Selain kekuatan teknis, yang membuat para reaktor benar-benar terhanyut adalah bagaimana Alip Ba Ta mengisi setiap nada dengan emosi. Num bukan lagi sekadar lagu, tapi menjadi curahan hati yang nyata. Setiap petikan terdengar seperti bisikan luka, setiap harmonik terasa seperti jeritan dalam diam. Mereka terdiam bukan karena bingung, tapi karena terhantam oleh perasaan yang mengalir begitu kuat dari gitar itu. Momen paling dahsyat terjadi ketika Alip Ba Ta menabrakkan nada-nada tinggi dengan petikan bass yang dalam secara bersamaan. Reaktor sampai menahan napas, seolah takut mengganggu keajaiban yang sedang mereka saksikan. Mereka bahkan menyebut ini sebagai versi 6 paling menyentuh yang pernah mereka dengar, lebih emosional dari versi vokal karena tidak ada kata-kata, hanya rasa yang berbicara. Mereka juga memuji betapa tenangnya Alip Ba Ta saat memainkan bagian-bagian paling sulit dari lagu itu. Tidak ada keraguan, tidak ada tekanan di wajahnya, hanya ketenangan seorang maestro yang tahu persis apa yang ia lakukan. Bagi mereka, ini adalah bentuk tertinggi dari penguasaan, kemampuan untuk membuat sesuatu yang sangat kompleks terlihat mudah dan elegan. Di akhir video, ketiga reaktor sepakat bahwa Alip Ba Ta bukan hanya gitaris berbakat, tapi adalah kekuatan alam yang tidak bisa diabaikan. Mereka menyebutnya sebagai salah satu musisi paling dahsyat yang pernah mereka temui di platform manapun. Permainan num ini bukan hanya penampilan musik, tapi pengalaman spiritual yang mengubah cara mereka memandang sebuah lagu. Bagi mereka, Alip Ba Ta telah mengukir versinya sendiri, dan itu abadi. Itulah lur untuk reaksi kali ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di video selanjutnya bersama channel To Be Admin ucapkan terima kasih banyak telah menonton.